In Chapter 7, we will finish the interior for the Porsche 911 Carrera build for the US version. Emphasis will be describing all cementing procedures for various parts for the interior, including the dashboard and sides, plus all the decals that need to be applied. Any hand painting that is required will also be shown. I will start by cementing the back seat assembly to the floor using CA. I am holding it tight to the floor as this whole bottom section is key to assembling the dashboard and sides correctly, and then attaching this whole assembly to the bottom and underframe, which will be done later. Next is to cement the gear shift to the console. This is the part that is painted interior red and black with the small decal on the knob. I chose to hand paint the top of the dashboard TCP 611 matte interior red number 2 at this time, as the dashboard needs to have decals applied to it after the paint dries. I opened the bottle and left it overnight to concentrate the paint to allow it to be hand painted. Note, you can thicken up any of our sprayable paints to allow them to be hand brushed by allowing an open bottle to sit several hours or even overnight so that some of the solvents evaporate to concentrate the pigments. While the dashboard paint dries, I am cementing the front seats into the floor. The passenger and driver side seats are identical, so you don't have to worry exact placement as they are interchangeable. Hold a few seconds to secure in place. Decals for the rear speakers are applied to the rear seat. Use Walther Solvaset or your favorite decal setting solution to set them in place. There are 5 dial decals that need to be applied to the dashboard. Note the order for the US version is decal number 12 through number 16, left to right. The UK version is opposite, so don't mix them up. Set decals in place using Walther's Solvaset or your favorite decal setting solution. Note, this is one of the strongest setting solutions on the market, but this is compatible with these decals. 2 more decals, numbers 17 and 18, are also applied to the dashboard. Decal 18 is the radio. Decal number 17 is for the environmental control system. Set the dashboard aside to allow the decals to set. Cement the steering wheel onto the post. It only fits together one way. Love the way Revell designed this kit. The driver's side panel is next to cement onto the interior assembly. Test fit this part to make sure you place it in the correct position. You can hear it snap in place. Put CA on the parts, and note I put extra CA onto the outside to ensure a tight fit, as this whole assembly is critical to the rest of the build. Set aside for 20 to 30 minutes to allow the CA to cure. The passenger side panel is now cemented in place. Again, listen for the snap as the part is placed firmly onto the floor rear seat assembly. Again, apply CA to the outside as well to ensure a tight fit. Now you're ready to cement the steering wheel column assembly to the dashboard. Again, it only fits one way. Revell made assembly of this model almost foolproof. Note, the Porsche name is molded into the steering wheel. Hand painting TCP 397 metallic iron is being done on the top of the seat adjustment levers. The last part to place into the interior assembly is the dashboard. It fits firmly into the cutouts in the assembly. Note that the video showing the console, emergency brake, and seat control levers that were cemented into the interior was accidentally deleted from my phone. You should be aware this occurs on page 12 of the instruction sheet. This now completes pages 12 and 13 of the instruction booklet. These pictures show the completed interior with all the parts attached. It is a neat looking model so far. If you have any questions about techniques explored in this video, or general questions about this build, please post your questions in the comments section below.